Let's look now at the study task test. I have to be inside of a set in order to see the study tasks. So if we have just entered Quizlet, we'll have to make sure to click on a set. And now we can select test. It will generate a test with these types of questions that you see listed on the right: written, matching, multiple choice, true, false. Sometimes these are good items, test items. Sometimes they're not. Sometimes the selection of matching terms are so glaringly obvious that it's not really a good test. The same can be true of the multiple choice. So, and the true false, it all depends on what your set is about, how it's set up. So ask yourself if the tasks are valuable, and you can then change the options over here by selecting the language or the term or definition you want to start with. We can do English, German, or both. We can select or deselect types of questions, and we can ask it to include down here all of the 26 available terms in this set or just a selection of them. If we do choose a selection of them, we can't specify which. So if you want them all, you'll need to type the full number. Create a new test. I want to do, for this one, I'm going to try just written. I'd like to ask my students to do this, to write the German word for all of these terms. That's what they should be able to do after they've studied flashcards, learn, speller, scatter, and space race enough, over a long enough period of time. So that would be useful for me. If I want to use this, I could print the test by clicking this gray button here. And I can change some things about it. I can get rid of the header or footer. Let's see if it tells me that in more. Yeah. I don't know if you saw that I clicked more options over here in the print dialog box. If I say get rid of headers and footers, it'll eliminate that ugly web address at the bottom of the page, eliminate the date. The date might be nice, but I think it looks better clean. So I could get rid of that, and I have here 2 pages of a simple vocabulary quiz. I can print it, and then I have generated a simple vocabulary quiz for my class. Students can take the test here. However it's set up, matching multiple choice, true, false. Let me do a short one so you can see how it will score the students. I'm going to do just 5 available terms, and we'll do written. Okay. We'll put some mistakes in here. Check answers is great. Students can see if they were right or not, and it'll tell them the correct answer. You can also encourage your students to do this with a piece of paper next to them and to write down physically the ones that they had wrong, to practice spelling with pen and paper instead of typing. So that's the feature of test. It'll tell you over here your grade in the upper right. So if the students knew you were going to test them on all available terms, you could have the students practice by doing test. You could assign homework, do test with all 26 items, choose written, start with the English. Create the new test. Students could do this, and they could see in the upper right how they would score, what their grade would be. This is really useful for middle school. That's test. Let's stop now, and next we'll see scatter.